picked up a new boat, new to me, from Steve Cox of Adventure Outfitters, who was selling his personal boat, one that he hadn't used in a while. It's a Necky Elaho fiberglass, 16 foot with a seal track rudder. The boat structurally is in great shape. The bottom has almost no marks on it, unlike mine. The major issue with it is there's a spring that's broken in the smart track rudder, which needs to be replaced. One of the cables is frayed a little bit in the rudder system, and it needs to be replaced. And there are some cosmetic deck scratches on the deck from where the kayak drifted underneath a swim platform on a power boat and got some scratches on it. So I'm going to try wet sanding some of these scratches, see what happens while I wait for the replacement parts to come, which should arrive in a couple of days. And we'll see what this looks like in a little while. I got a great deal on it, and we'll see whether I keep it or sell it or do whatever with it. I've been sanding this with 600 grit wet sandpaper and inside of the compass ring here. And I don't know if you can see it, but the marks are basically gone. There's a little bit of a scratch here, but inside that ring were scratches as bad as this. So it looks to me like starting with 600 grit, going to 800, then the rubbing compound, and finally polish may take care of most of these surface scratches, which would be great. Well, this is what it looks like after sanding and so forth. Got quite a few of the marks off. I can still see some small, very fine scratches from the sandpaper, and I may or may not do anything more with that. It certainly looks a whole lot better than it did when I started out. So we'll try to do this treatment a little more on the boat and see what happens. This is what the boat looks like now. I've finished it back to the front end of the cockpit combing, and it really looks good. The minor scratches have come out completely. Some of the major scratches are still visible. On my website I'll document exactly the process I used. You can see here still some scratches showing here, but if you remember what it looked like before, this is much improved. And I've also put a new set of bungee cords on here because the old ones were rotten. And I've put it on and I've fastened it the way I like to fasten it, not the way Necky had it. So this is the front end, which was really the worst, and this side, which was really the worst. So now I have to finish the back, which has many fewer scratches, almost none, and something with these bungees, which are rotten. And then I have to rethread the cables for the rudder, and I'm going to put a new piece on here. And then there's a spring inside of this that when you deploy the rudder, this rudder goes down automatically. If you hit something, it just rides up over it, and you don't have to hold it down. So that'll be the next step in the rehabbing of this Necky.